Lisa Baker here at Serendipitous. Happy Wednesday morning. Whoop, whoop. Today is December the 10th, which means it is the day 7 of our 12 days of Maker's Magical Christmas of Savings. So for day 7, I know you guys have been checking. Today 7 is 10% off of curated bundles and solid fabrics. So 10% off, and you're gonna say, what is a curated bundle? So here at Serendipitous, we have the curated bundles of the 3-yard quilt bundles that you can use for any of the Fabric Cafe, gosh, I'm stumbling this morning. Any of the Fabric Cafe 3-yard bundles, patterns, or maybe you just like the bundle and hey, I want that. So today, 10% off on these. They also make for a great gift for a quilty friend. So 10% off that. Good morning, welcome to Serendipitous. And then also 10% off our curated bundles. These are our halvesy bundles. These work amazingly with our May Chappelle halvesies, say that 9 times fast, halvesies patterns. So we have the pattern, so you can just pick up a pattern and a bundle and go, but on the bundle you will get 10% off. So 10% off of our curated halvesies bundles. This is, if I remember correctly, 6 half yards in these, or our 3 yards bundles on these, 10% off. And then of course on our solid fabrics, so in any of our solid yardage, you get 10% off. This is today and today only, right here in the shop. And guys, it is for day 7 of our A Maker's Magical 12 Days of Christmas. And as we know, it says 7 shades of showing. So super cute. What's day 8 going to be? I don't know. I have to ask Steve every morning because I cannot remember. So speaking of magic, don't forget the magical Book of Makers. I don't know if you guys have got to see this amazing book yet. Maybe we did show it one day. I can't remember. Steve's shaking his head. Yes, we did. So this is for the Book of Makers. This is all year long, not just at Christmas time. You can pop in the shop and fill out your Book of Makers checklist, wish list, whatever you want to call it, with all of your information, all the things that you want. Whether it's here in the shop or not even in the shop, you can put it on here when your friends and family pop in the shop anytime throughout the year and they want to get you something special. Maybe they just know you're having a bad week and they want to put a little sunshine in your life. They can pop in, pull this, and then get you something special that's on your list. Once again, if it's not something we have in the shop, it's not a big deal. You can put it on here because we can always get that ordered for your family member or friend. So you want to make sure you get your sheet and it goes into the Book of Makers, okay?
All right, so one thing about this.
Yes, I forgot. Sorry, you did tell me.
There's a form, I hope, on the website.
Someone needs to test this for you today.
I've tested it. It appears to be working, but I am not holding my breath on this thing. But there is an online form. It is not pretty like the paper here and everything, but if you fill that out, I will print that off and put it in the Book of Makers for you. So if you can't make it into the shop,
right.
I do have, this is the first time we've tried these forms, guys. So no promises.
Well, also, you know, when you're in the shop, you're probably in the shop to pick up something and you may not have time to fill out that full sheet. So I love that Steve does have that on the website to where you can pull it and think about it, add to it for a couple of days, and then shoot that over maybe. Steve, where do they find that form on the website?
Under the Book of Makers tab.
Oh, there's a tab for books.
Oh, yeah, there's a tab now for Book of Makers, and there's a tab for gift certificates.
Oh,
they still have to be purchased here, but they're all the information, everything is on the website.
There. Sounds good. Sounds good. Actually, let me move that back there. Real quick, I've got so much to talk about today. Let me tell you about a new pattern that we got in the shop. It has been all the rage everywhere. It is called a big, look at that, I love it, or the big giant quilted bow. These are absolutely fabulous. If you guys paid attention to my post from Quilt Market in, was it October? I think it was October. to the Lewis and Irene booth. I think it was simply amazing. Lewis and Irene had these bows in their booth, one on top of their big Christmas tree, made in one of the up-and-coming fabrics for Lewis and Irene. Susan made those bows. I told her I wanted to steal them, but I think they ended up actually being used on the back of someone's chairs for Christmas. I'm just saying, they are amazing. They are huge. You can put them on a door. You can put them on top of a tree. I thought it was a great idea. Someone talked about they were going to decorate their chairs around the dining room table for the holidays. So simply amazing. This one shows patchwork on here, but I know for a fact that the one Susan made, she used a really big, gorgeous plaid print, and she used one solid piece of fabric instead of the patchwork. It's up to you what you want. They are now in the shop.
What's the skill level on that?
Skill level is slow and easy wins the race. No, it's not hard. It is not hard at all. The bow finishes out at 20 by 26. That tells you how big and amazing it is. And then I will also tell you on these, or on this pattern, if I remember correctly, and it's not on here, I think this is like a 28-page pattern. But it doesn't feel that. I swear I felt like I read that. But anyway, it's fabulous. Once you make one, you're going to be obsessed. You're going to want to make more. This is good for any time of year, not just the holidays. I can see patriotic ones of these made. Like
every
on our front
holiday.
porch, Steve, couldn't you see these?
Yes.
Amazing. So those are in the shop. Steve does not have this on the website yet. I literally just handed this to him right before we went on camera. I'm sure he'll have it up later today. Now, with that being said, guys, look what is starting to populate our VIP boxes. If you have not already got your VIP box, you want to make sure that you do. Question came in the other day, when is these going to be shipped? If you look on the website, all of the details is there. It is set to ship the first week of January or in-store pickup, whichever you choose. If you are not local, remember this year we upped our game. We actually purchased boxes for this to go in. So when it ships, this beautiful, amazing City of Serendipitous box does not get scuffed up. It will be in a brown shipping box. Limited numbers, so definitely, guys, get those orders in.
I'll tell you a secret.
Uh-oh. What's the secret?
I haven't changed the price on those yet.
Oh. Okay, so he is cutting into serendipitous funds right now. What he's referring to, guys, is these are supposed to be $129.99 right now, because we did do a pre-sale on them for $99, I think. That was supposed to end on November 30th. I knew because the way the dates fell, it bled into December 1st, 2nd. I did not know that had not changed yet, so get them now.
You better move quickly.
Yes, move quickly. Get that $30+ saving. Welcome to Serendipitous.
Scott Flanagan says, happy Wednesday, friends.
Good morning, Scott Flanagan. I'm sure you probably have some snow wherever you're at. I think you're home in Nebraska right now, if I remember correctly. For those that don't know, that's Scott Flanagan with 4th and Main Design. We just showed last week a bunch of new patterns in his latest book on our morning show. So if you didn't get that, grab that. A couple more things. Guys, we finally got our beginners class up on the schedule. It will start in January the 14th. It is a 9-class series, and this is the Serendipitous Beginner Series, a Maker's Quilt of Awakening. Absolutely fun. Cannot wait. I already know, Steve got this up on the website maybe on Tuesday. Oh, today's Wednesday.
Yesterday.
Tuesday seems so far away.
It was Tuesday.
But anyway, he just got it up, so definitely make sure you grab your slots. I think some people had already signed up for that. And then also this Saturday, we cannot wait, Santa's Stitch Shop. We are super excited about this. This is our favorite thing of, well, we have so many favorite things of the year, but this is one of our favorite times of a year because between 11 and I think 2 o'clock, or 1:30, sorry, 11 to 1:30, this Saturday on December the 13th is our Christmas party, if you will. Definitely take advantage to come in, hang out. It's a great time to put on your Christmas festive wear, You can even dress up as a little elf if you choose to do so. I do know there's a special visitor coming during the party. You won't want to miss that. And then it's potluck, so if you'd like, bring a little something to share with everybody. Brenda was in here the other day and she was like, Lisa, what do you want me to make? And I'm like, I don't know, I don't care. She goes, well, maybe I'll make a homemade cheese ball. And I was like, you had me at homemade cheese ball. So you do not have to make or bring something, just come and enjoy. But if you have something you'd like to share with your quilty friends, please do so. And then also don't forget, we have demonstrations going on that day between 11 and 1:30. So Diane Cork is going to be here, Teresa Justice, Marty Patton, Christine Vanderveer, and Lori Baker. They're all demonstrating something fabulous for us. I can't wait, Steve. I'm super excited about that. And then, what else? What else, Steve?
What
Did I
else
do
you
my
got
job?
there? Oh, I don't know.
I think I did my job. We talked about the class. We talked
I'm
about...
still back on the bow. I'm trying to figure out if that's something I want to tackle or not.
The bow is fabulous. If I had time, I would have already made Mom a bow because this bow is amazing. Susan with Lewis and Irene is going to let us borrow her bow, but I know we're not getting that until after the holidays because it's in use. It is so fabulous. Get your VIP box.
I heard the foundation paper piecing class is full.
Filled. Classes are starting to populate. That class filled up. We have a Judy Niemeyer Quilt Works certified instructor that is teaching that class. That class was gone in 5 seconds. Hopefully we have more. There's been people asking about our 2026 classes. Steve is starting to populate those now as I trickle those to him. Hopefully several more will be populated soon, so definitely you want to keep your eye out and make sure you get a spot in those. Guys, that is it.
Oh, no.
Steve said something.
Actually, I did add the people that are participating in the 2026 strip
Yes, we're going
college.
to talk about that. We're going to talk about that
Later.
Friday, I think. Yes, Diane's going to be here to talk about that virtual retreat. Okay, guys, that is it for me. I've got a beginner's class to teach today. This is Lisa at Serendipitous.
Hold on.
Comments.
Scott Flanagan says, when will my class scheduled tomorrow? Does he have a class that...
We have a Zoom meeting. He and I
okay.
are meeting on Zoom. I don't know what day it is, but he and I are meeting on Zoom. That's what he's referring
Okay.
to. Anyway,
third time's
everybody's
the charm.
always waiting on me. That's the moral of the story. Is waiting on me to get it to Steve. Everybody thinks Steve is the sluggish one in this. It is not. It is Lisa Renee because it does have to pass my desk to get to Steve. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for everything. Once again, this is Lisa at Serendipitous, where unexpected happiness is found in every stitch. Bye, guys.
Hey, keep waving. We got a
Keep
slow
waving.
connection
slow
covering
connection.
the button. Okay, here we go.
Bye, guys.